Hello, shining ones. Magus here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we are Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And do I have a message for you today? This is one of those messages that if you stumble across this video, somehow the universe brought you this, it will change your life today, my friends. And we're going to talk about names. And if you have the wrong name, my friends, you're going to create the wrong world, the wrong life. If you feel stuck and trapped and you can't move ahead, that was by design, my friends, and you can break free today. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to rush this. If you want this information, here it is. I find myself sometimes trying to cater to those people that want to come in and in 30 seconds get a message that changes their lives. I need to build the case for it. Yeah, and I want to spend time with the Magi, not always trying to cater to the people that don't care about me anyway. And let me tell you this, Zoroaster said to be a part of the Magi, to be partnered with him and the Magi, you have to share his message. You have to be a part of this group. And so I'm going to stop trying to cater to people that aren't part of this. If you don't hit the like button to help move us up in the algorithm, you don't watch the video to the end just to be with us, you ain't part of us anyway. Go to the Baptist church down the street. You don't need us, my friends, or you might discover I really do. So it's here if you want it, my friends. So names, check this out. We all agree on names of things. I was looking at my hat today. Just keep it simple. And because we all call it a hat and agree that's what it is and what it's for, that becomes what it is. Think of animals, pets, dogs. I was thinking about dogs today. Here in America, we call it a pet, man's best friend. Other countries, they call it dinner, right? And if you're raised up from a child that this is your dinner, that's just how it is, and it seems very real. Or if this is your man's best friend, that's how it is. That's how, your grandma and grandpa said that, mom and dad said that. Now check this out. What if they told you that your name is Dirty Sinner, that you were born dirty? My friends, and that's just how it is. That's what grandma and grandpa said. That's what the people that I look up to said. Mom and dad said, this person represents God, this pastor, this priest, this whatever. And he says you're a dirty sinner. And you've taken on that name. Check this out. People tell you that God's name, right, his identity and what he is and his essence can get jealous, angry, hate, go in and kill men, women, and children, stone your children when they're disrespectful. Horrible stories, but they call that God, the highest principle of good. You've given him the wrong name, and it's become your reality. But the original religion, Zoroastrianism, says God is just good. He doesn't get angry, jealous, hate, war, kill. It's impossible. His nature is just pure good. What if that became your reality? What if it's really true that the spirit, the energy you hold is the world you create? What if it would really give you peace of mind? I've shared this openly. I had OCD so bad when I was a young man because they told me I could be separated from God. If you thought or said the wrong thing, you're out. And this God's mean. Right? He'll love you if you're doing good, but man, he will come down on you if you mess up. And not just punish you, separate you, send you to hell to burn for eternity. And I was so scared. They gave me the wrong name of God. But the truth, my friends, God is just good, the highest principle of good. And you can never be separated because get this, what if your parents had taught you this? You can never be separated from God good because you're made of God good. You're one with that. That's been the message of all the masters. You and God, one. And you cannot be separated only by lying to yourself in your mind. I've seen this. I've been blessed enough to be around some really smart people. I'm not going to go into stories, but I mean doctors and scientists and brilliant people. And they're sharing with me how they're doing this little experiment about the power of the mind. And this guy was a knee surgeon. And he just told the patient that he was going to fix their knee, right? And he made a little incision and put a little Band-Aid on it, knocked him out. When he comes back, he said, hey, it's fixed, it's great. And the person just in his mind believed it, and it was. And then he realized he was in a placebo group. My friends, I think that's amazing. And his knee was fine, but it was all in his mind. My friends, what do you believe? What have you been told? God's better than what you've been told. You're better than what you've been told. It is so sad, my friends, that people get locked in a hell in their mind for something that's not even real. And that's what this channel is about, to realize the real, to realize Asha. What is Asha? It's the only thing that could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind. Perfection, bliss, love, kindness, goodness, joy. Every day, if you're living in a real, you should have a joy and an expectancy and a peace. I am one with God. It cannot be separated. I know who He is. If you just need one thing to be thankful for, be thankful that you know finally who God really is, just good. My friends, and in your heart of heart, you know that. You've just been lied to and given the wrong name, my friends. I want to do a couple of things today. I want to pull a card, and then I just want to talk to my Magi. Let's give the cards a shuffle. I love this card. It's the Four of Wands, and it's a celebration card. And you know, I tell you, we have something to celebrate. One, what we're just talking about there. How blessed are we? We should be celebrating that we realize God is the highest principle of good, just good. That we realize we're not dirty, filthy sinners. We should be celebrating about that we heard the truth and the lie lost its power over us. My friends, how beautiful is that? Do you know what Zoroastrianism teaches? That we stood outside time and space before we came into a body, and we chose to come. We stood there in the God mind where us and God are one, and we're thinking through the God mind. It's not clouded yet. And we saw that we're going to come into a form in a body that has sin and error in our very genes and DNA, addictions and anger issues and whatever. But we knew that we're bringing that divine spark, and we're going to make this world, this earth, a better place. That we were going to transmute that darkness with our light and send better genes and DNA to the people to follow, to our children and grandchildren. Isn't that a lot better than what you were told? We have reason to celebrate. You have reason to celebrate. I want you to think back, you that have been on this channel for a few years, how much has your life changed? How much more peace and joy do you have? Gives you something to celebrate for. And do you know what? We know that when we're grateful and we're holding that frequency, we gain more. When we're grateful, we gain more things to be grateful for because we're attuned to that frequency. My friends, that's beautiful. We're thankful for our family we've got here. All my wonderful friends, the beautiful Magi that are and shall be, that show up every day, that are still watching this video right now. I don't care about it. I love the other ones, the ones that have already checked off. Never help our channel, never help us in the algorithm. Still love them, but it's you right now that I love so much. You're the one that's a part of what we're doing here. You're sharing the message of Zoroaster, the pure light, undefiled, undiluted, by one being it, holding these frequencies, and then sharing it. You're the one that'll take the time to hit that little arrow on your phone and share it to someone else on your social media, a friend, someone that needs this message. You're the Magi. You're my family. You're who I celebrate. And I love you so much. So this morning, I got in one of my moods. I don't know if you remember this last year. It was about this time, and I was craving fall time. It's my all-time favorite time of the year. I just love it so much. And it's still in the 90s. It's so hot. But you remember last year I went and I bought these orange lights here. And I went to TJ Maxx, and I went to, what's that art store, Michael's, and I started buying just a bunch of knickknacks of Halloween and Thanksgiving and harvest and pumpkin, things. And I've just decorated my shelves. I'm getting in that mood already again. My friends, I love autumn. What's your favorite season? I love knowing more about you guys. And for me, ever since I was a kid, I love autumn. I love the feel as the air gets cooler and it's got a different smell to it, my friends. And then I think it still reminds me of like getting lots of candy at Halloween time. And then, of course, Thanksgiving, my family would come from all over the place. And we had a big home where we'd all meet, and the grandparents and cousins, and such good memories. I love that so much. And so it's my all-time favorite time of the year. I don't know why that was on my mind today. It's just I woke up in a fall time mood. And so I'm thinking maybe I'm going to start pulling out my autumn decorations. So anyway, guys, I love you so much. I think you know that. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I'm still amazed how the universe brought us together, how I've made these beautiful connections with these people that I love so much. You know, and how did you find this channel, right? It had to be God good. You must have been praying out, God, there must be something better. And he brought you Asha. He brought you the message of Zoroaster, the perfect creator's perfect idea. And do you know what that is? It's you. That's your name. My friends, you are the perfect creator's perfect idea. You're a hero. You chose to come here and shine your light in the darkness. Make this world a better place. Your name is blessed. Your name is angel of light. Your name is divine life that death cannot enter. Your name is divine health that sickness and disease dies when it touches you. You are beautiful and you are stronger than you realize. All that God's strength, that Charthra Verrier, that divine dominion is in you. That Harvatat, that wholeness, that oneness with God, that Emeritat, that God life is you. Vohumenu, the God mind, the Christ mind is you. You and the Savior, one. You and God good, one. My friends, and the more you realize it, your eyes are going to see it. You're going to realize it in your world. The more you can truly believe it, where there's no doubt. My friends, that's when the magic happens. Beautiful Ashavans. I love you. Be blessed. And we'll see you next time.